Okay, we are live once again today's live stream. I just want to talk sports, so ask me some sports questions while we're doing this. Whatever sports questions you got, let's discuss it. You want to hear my viewpoints on whatever, that's good. I just want to do sports today. I'm gonna try to do them themed whenever I do these live streams now. I think it'll make it a little bit easier. It gives you guys an opportunity to focus on the questions you want. So today, ask me questions about sports. Definitely ask me some questions about Houston sports. That's because that's what I really know about. Let's get these sunshade there. That's much better. I can see you guys better now. Are you guys able to chat today? Tell me you're able to chat. Somebody say something in chat. Are you able to chat? Let me check. Top chat. There we go. I should be able to see you. Okay, there it is. Okay, I can see the chat now. Whew. Got scared for a minute. What's up, Jonathan? How about Bregman's huge contract? Bregman's huge contract. I for one am fine with the contract. I think it works out well. The only kind of drawback to it is how is that going to affect us moving forward with our free agents, because we got Cole and Verlander coming up at the end of this year, and then moving forward we got Springer that's going to see me right. Okay, there was a call that came through and I just declined it. I didn't care about it. You got Springer that's going to be due some money. You got Correa that's going to be due some money. And like I said, Cole and Verlander. So that's 4 huge contracts right there that you got to worry about. Are you going to be able to keep them all? I don't know. I really don't know. What's your favorite bet for the boys that you have or don't have? Well, so right now, Jacob has, what does he have? We just bought him a bet for Christmas. We bought him the new Beast, the Drop 3. It's a composite. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. But he has the old Beast as well, the Mako Beast, the black one that he has. I think he's gonna actually use that one this weekend. It's a drop 10, and he's been hitting with it in the cage, like taking turns, because he's not actually playing high school ball yet. He's still playing travel ball, so he can bat with whatever he wants to right now. And he's seen some really good bat speed and pop, because he's gotten used to swinging the drop 3, right? So his bat speed has actually gone way up. And he's like trying his hardest. Like he's really comfortable. He's having a good time with this baseball team, and he's taking it serious for once. I mean, I think he's always taking it serious, but if you know Jacob, you know how Jacob is, and if you don't, you just need to watch more of our videos. He's not very outgoing. He's very shy and reserved, and he's never like pushed himself hard. I think he's pushing himself harder this season in baseball, and he wants to hit his first legit over the fence home run. And he has an opportunity this weekend with the fields we're playing on. So I'm looking forward to it. And he's decided he's going to go with his Mako Beast this weekend, the drop 5 or drop 10. Do you follow March Madness? If so, who's going to win? Well, I kind of do. I did a few brackets this morning, and most of them I have Duke coming out on top. Zion's a beast. But I also have one of my brackets. I had U of H going to the end. What kind of gloves do your boys have? Great questions, guys. Xander, I said this in yesterday's video, I'm pretty sure, but either way, Jacob has an A2000. It's an Altuve model that was like 3 years ago, but he's had it for a while. It's really broken. It's his favorite glove. I really don't like the glove that much. He likes it. That's all that matters. He also has an A2. Let's see, an A1K, I think is what it is. It's a black pitching glove. That's what he uses to pitch with. And then Xander has a Wilson A350, I believe, for his catcher's mitt. And for his fielding glove, he has a custom glove for the field. Where's everybody at today? I guess it's probably because I started a little bit early. I'm like, man, usually I have more people in here. But I'm fine with all 5 of you in here right now. That's great. Like I said in the very beginning, make sure you guys and gals are asking sports-related questions today. Can be about the boys playing sports for all I care. I mean, as long as it's sports-related, I'm trying to theme these live streams so that there's like a focus, and today's focus is on sports. So whatever you guys want to talk about. Man, my phone is blowing up over here because I helped out and posted a photo for Xander. I'm just getting off work. Yay, spring break. All right, spring break, huh? That's awesome, Becky. We just finished up spring break this last week. So we're out of spring break now. We're in our last 9-week period for school. What other sports questions do y'all have for me? For moi? I've got 3 likes. There's 7 of you in here right now. If you wouldn't mind by going down there and just clicking that little thumbs up button, that'd be great. I try to make sure that I get at least 15 likes because then it makes me understand that you guys want to see more live streams and you want to hear my voice or whatever. Otherwise, I'm like, should I keep doing these? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But when I see that I'm getting the likes, then there you go. See, I'm already up to 5. All I got to get is 15. I'm not even asking for like 100 or 1,000. I'm asking for 15. Let's see. How far do you think the Astros will go this year? This year, we're taking it back. This year's the Astros are winning. I feel very confident about that, unless we have major injuries. I mean, that's with every team. Like last season, Boston really didn't go through any major injuries, and look what happened. They came out on top. The Astros, they started getting injured there at the end of the season. It didn't help. But I think the Astros are going to take it back this year. That's what I'm guessing. I think that we'll probably win 100 to 105 games. Landon, what's up? The boys winning games right now. Maybe. Astros are a strong team. I agree. I really don't see anybody else that's really going to threaten them. I think Boston played out of their minds last year. I don't see them getting as many wins this year. That's just me. They've lost their closer, man. That's kind of tough to do. Who do you think the best pitcher is on the Astros? It's a toss-up. When we're fully healthy, that's an even harder question. But right now, since we're down a few pitchers, I would say the best pitcher on the team right now, man, that's tough. It's between Cole and Verlander. Verlander, I think, man, I don't know. That's tough. How do you feel about Nick Foles going to the Jags? I'm happy that Nick Foles went to the Jags because I think it's going to be good for him. He's in my division as well, and I want to see how competitive this division can get. Because if you look at the stats last year, the AFC South was probably one of the most competitive divisions in all of football. Because if you look, they beat up on each other, but look at their records versus the teams outside of the AFC South. I mean, it was a pretty dominant division. I missed a few questions here. Did Keuchel sign yet? Keuchel has not signed yet. I'm hoping that I'm holding out hope that the Astros might pick him up on a pretty decent contract, like maybe 2-year contract. I'd be happy with that. I'd take him back for that, especially having a lefty that is a spot pitcher. How many cakes has Amy made? Oh, it's Becky. Although that's not a sports-related question, I will answer you. She's made a ton, okay? It's funny because like a few years, like last year, I went through and I was looking at all the cakes that Amy's made, and she's made well over 1,000 cakes since she started. But she's been doing it for like 5 years or so now. She's made a ton of cakes. It's ridiculous. Put lots of smiles on people's faces. So I've said this a couple times. I'll keep saying it. This is a live stream, so when you rewatch this, it was live at one point, and I try to do these live streams when I sit in car rider line each day when I'm picking up Jacob. I'm trying to theme these live streams. Today's theme is going to be about sports, so if you have any questions regarding sports, especially Houston sports, I'm really excited about that. But if you have any other questions about sports, just throw it out there, and I'll do my best to give you my response or my thoughts on it. And also, every 15 likes that I get, that makes me more invested in doing more of these live streams. And the more live streams I do, the more topics I'll come up with, or the more topics you can give to me in the chat that I can do the next time, or tweet me at EricTV365 and it'll give me an idea of something you'd like. So if you haven't yet already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That'd be great. That means that I know that you guys want to see more of these. I'm using my keys real quick. I'm gonna turn my car on because I'm sitting here in the heat, and I'd like to have some AC blowing on me before I start getting all shiny and sweaty. Let's see what we got here. What's up, John? How will Mike Trout go in LA? What do you mean, how will he go in LA? Mike Trout's been in LA. He's been in Anaheim. There's really, it's going to be the same as it always is. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. That's the thing. How do you feel about Harden's season 36 points per game? Honestly, he is probably, I'm not going to say probably, in my mind, he's the greatest offensive basketball player ever. Yeah, ever. Because if you look at the competition he's playing against versus what he's doing, it's amazing. It's mind-boggling, some of the stuff he does. Oh yeah, he's for sure a future Hall of Famer. I mean, there's all kinds of Hall of Famers that don't ever win a championship and they're in the Hall of Fame. If he doesn't win a championship, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. If he continues at this pace. Now, if he was to get injured and never be able to play again, it'd be kind of iffy. Although he's done plenty of stuff to yeah. Hey, offensively, yes. Overall game, no, he's not a top player. But offensively, the dude is a genius. I mean, people always complain about how often Harden goes to the free throw line. Harden goes to the free throw line about half of the times that he's actually fouled. The dude gets fouled like crazy, and they don't call them all. So people are complaining. There's nothing to complain about. The dude gets fouled. I mean, it might not be the hardest foul, but by looking at the rules of the game, he's being fouled. And it's mind-boggling to all the people that complain. They're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And people complain about travels. Watch any player in the NBA. I see tons of travels. And they're kind of iffy travels, so you don't call them all, right? What do you think about Ichiro retiring? That's insane that dude's played for so. How old is he? Like 44 or something like that? That dude is. He was one gifted baseball player. I mean, amazing at the longevity he's had. Oh yeah, yeah. Westbrook gets fouled all the time too. But comparing apples to, I'd say, oranges, because Westbrook is more of an aggressive player that feeds off the aggression he plays with. I think Harden is a more skilled basketball player. Period. Westbrook, like, people call Harden a stat patter, but the only stat patter, like, if you're comparing between the two, Westbrook's a stat patter. The dude's good, but he's a stat patter. You look at it and you can't say that he's a stat patter. Harden does his best to try to keep everybody involved. He has a high turnover ratio. That's because he's trying to get everybody else involved, and he's trying to force some passes. He is by no means a stat patter. I've watched him ever since he came to the Rockets, and he's a better defensive player on the outside. You put him in a post-up situation, I'll take Harden all day. Go look it up. Harden's one of the best post-up defenders in the NBA, period. It's center, power forward, small forward. Look at it. He is one of the best post-up defenders in the league. There's nobody that's close to him. I mean, it's amazing at the thing he does. And he's played a lot better defense this year. I'd say last year he slacked off. The year before he played pretty decent defense, but everybody always saying how he doesn't play defense. That's just people like talking about old Harden. They're not talking about him right now. That's just stuff that's in their heads. It's just like people say that he like I said, how he gets to the foul line too often. Blah 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 blah. I'm going off on a rant. When you think about it, we all kind of feel old now. Blah blah blah. Yeah, my trout will retire, exactly, and then I'm gonna really feel old. Who's winning the NCAA tournament? Probably Duke. I'm going with Duke. I mean, they might be upset, of course, because every team can jump out and do that, but yeah, it's going to be Duke, I think. I'm pulling for my Houston Cougars. Anything Houston, I'm always pulling for. So I'm going to pull for my Houston Cougars with their 3 losses this year. The only flaw with Duke is shooting. You know, exactly. But they're so athletic, and they got, as long as Zion stays on the floor, they have a huge chance. He's a game changer, man. You picked UNC, huh? Let's see. I got 9 of you guys liking this. I know you guys want to keep seeing these live streams, right? If y'all do, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button down below. I need to get 15. That's all. Just 15. I'm only asking for 15. I'm not asking for 100. Not asking for 1,000. I'm asking for 15. And that way, tomorrow it'll make me want to jump back in here and do this again. I don't know if UNC is going to make it, man. I just don't. I'm holding out hope that my Cougars, like I said, Houston. I know that's a very slim chance, but I'm holding out for it. Thanks, I forgot to hit the like. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. What do you think of Curry? I think Curry is an amazing shooter. Amazing shooter. He's probably the best shooter, pure shooter that I've ever seen. The dude can, it doesn't take but like a split second, he's got the shot off. And it's always a good shot. He gets good shots. I feel like Houston has that's the only 31 team because of their maybe, yeah, maybe, but if you watch it, they get out, they scrap, and I'm all about the scrap. If you can scrap on a basketball court, you can hang with just about anybody, and that's what Houston's done. Second most athletic team in the country is LSU. I may be biased, but they have 9-man rotation that's full of talent. Did LSU win today? I haven't kept up. I haven't looked at my bracket where it's falling right now, but did they actually win? Was it a close game? They played Yale, right? Barely, okay. I know in one of my brackets, I had 3 that I did. In one of my brackets, I had Yale upsetting them because I was trying to do a bracket that had a bunch of upsets. So that was one of my upsets, was that one. So that bracket's broke. Who do you think honestly has a chance to win the World Series this year? Try to answer. Oh, unbiased. It's the Astros. That's unbiased. Yes, I am a Houston fan, by the way, but that's unbiased because I don't see anybody else going over, especially in the American League, I don't see anybody else going over 100 wins. Everybody's going to beat up on each other. I think the only team that has a chance at 100 wins in the American League is going to be Houston. Houston's just, they're dominant. They're stacked. And I mean, you can say that's biased, but I'm sure there's a lot of sports people out there that'll say the same thing. In the NL, I haven't looked enough to see it, but I like the Phillies, all the moves they made. The Phillies look good, but I'm concerned about their pitching. So they're going to score a lot, but I think they're going to give up just as much. So I'm going to that's probably going to be my pick, is going to be the Phillies. I think Atlanta's going to slip back a little bit from last year. I think they played out of their minds last year, unless they can pick up a couple pitchers. I think Milwaukee's going to be there as well. I see the Dodgers slipping a little bit. So yeah, I'll probably go Astros, Phillies in the World Series. That's not final, but that's probably going to be my pick. All right, I only need two more likes for me to do another live stream tomorrow on a different topic. Tomorrow I'm not going to talk sports. That's my topic for today, is trying to talk sports. Tomorrow it'll be something else. But that's only if I get 15 likes. Okay, we're at 13. I need two more. Let me make a new account. So no, don't go make another account. I want legit subscribers, you know. Well, maybe you're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Unbiased, I picked the Braves. I picked the Braves, no doubt. We really need better pitching. Hey, you sound like me. Unbiased, but you're a Braves fan. Come on now. But you got to admit, the Braves played out of their minds last year. Like the rookie coming up, man, they played great. But they need to pick up if they picked up Keuchel, I think he would fit perfectly with the Braves. Oh, look at that. Bam. 15. I looked away for a second. I looked up. Got 15 likes. So tomorrow we'll do another one of these live streams. What's up, Scott? So what would you guys like to see me talk about in tomorrow's chat? Give me some ideas right here while we're asking sports related questions. Give me some ideas of something to talk about tomorrow. I'll say this: the only things that I really stay away from are politics and religion. I don't talk about that on here because that's personal stuff. You know, Bradley and Michigan State is a 2-point game. Nice, that's good. Nah, Scott, I don't think the Yankees are gonna be in the World Series, man. I just don't see it. I don't. The Texans, yes, Bradley is up. Wow, up by 1. That's an interesting game right there. So what other sports topics you want to hear about today? I'm thinking about talking about movies tomorrow, unless you guys give me anything better to talk about. Maybe Netflix. We can just talk about Netflix, you know, different stuff that we're watching on Netflix, and get some ideas back and forth. Bradley in the bracket that I had, where I had Yale beating LSU, I had the Bradley beating as well. I'm a fan of college football, but that's just me. Yeah. There's a lot. I have a lot of friends that are just college football fans. They don't like the NFL at all. They don't like the NBA. They like college football. My thing is, I like to follow players a lot, like different players. Maybe not so much their teams, but I don't know. It's hard in college because there's so many college players out there. I can't keep up with them all until it comes into NFL draft time. Then when you get to NFL draft time, then you're really watching more information about all these players, and that's where I learn more stuff. All right, we're going to do this for probably around 5 more minutes today. So we got about 5 more minutes of discussion time here while we're live. So whatever y'all want to talk about, let's do it. Could talk about NCAA paying players and stuff like that. That's a quick topic, though. That's just, yeah, they should pay their players. That's my thoughts on it. I think that NCAA is just like a job for these kids that are playing sports: baseball, basketball, football, hockey, tennis, all that. They should definitely get some kind of salary. These schools are making tons of money off of these kids, so there should be some kind of money put back. Yeah, I know that a lot of them get scholarships, but a lot of them don't get scholarships, and they're just playing on the team. You know, Tim Duncan's new haircut. Thank you for bringing that up. That's a good haircut. I like it on him. I think it looks good on him. They get a free education, though. No, Sam, they don't always get a free education. Not always, they don't. So I think any sports kid, yeah, they should get their free education for these blue chippers or whatever, but they should also get a weekly salary or a monthly, what is it, a stipend? Isn't that what it's called, stipend? Like a monthly, but they gotta have some extra money coming in, because they can't have people giving them money. And they don't have time to take a full-time job, or like even a part-time job, really, because they're always having to worry about their sport and their education. So in college, they should be paying these athletes. Doesn't matter what the sport they're playing, they should get paid. What do you think about Mike Trout signing with the Angels? I think it's a good move for him. I think it's a lot of money to be tied into one particular player, but for him, I think it's great. Rockies struggle with pitching. Yes, Rockies do struggle with the pitching. They shouldn't, because why should people who are good at sports get paid while there are people who are hard? Yeah, but they're doing so much for the schools. Listen, they're making the schools so much money, and they don't see that money. They see that they have to go to class and make good grades, and they have to work just as hard as anybody having a job out there to keep at their sport and to keep their position in the sport. So yes, they should get paid. There's no question about it. I'm not saying they should get paid a lot, but they should get paid some kind of money. The money that they bring into these colleges is ridiculous. Go look it up. It is absolutely ridiculous how much these athletes make for colleges, and they don't get to see any money from it. And that's just wrong. It's the same thing as, like, say, let's see, what's another thing? There's a lot of people that do YouTube. They don't make any money, but they do lots of great video and great content, but they're not making any money. Do you think James Harden deserves MVP? Without a doubt, yeah. Without a doubt, he's the MVP. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo, is that how you say his name? Giannis is great. He's amazing. But if Harden wasn't playing this year, yeah, he's the MVP. But Harden's playing this year, and he's killing people. I mean, he's the only player in the NBA history to do certain things, like 30 points against every single team in the league. Nobody's ever done it, entire NBA, period. G is silent in Giannis. Wait, how's it silent? It's not Giannis. Oh, Giannis. That's right, Giannis. Yeah, duh. I knew that. I'm like, no, it's Giannis. Yeah, yes, you're right. Who's your favorite football team? Oh, that looked weird on camera. My lips were like vibrating. It's easy. Yeah, I got you. The Texans, duh. I mean, anything Houston. I love my Houston sports. Hey, and I'm very thankful for all of those thumbs up you guys gave today. That's amazing. 18 of them. Thank you so much. I just started a channel with some friends yesterday, and we already have 30 subs. That's awesome. Way to go. Promote your channel. You know, keep giving a lot of go around to your Facebook, your Twitter, wherever you go, and just mention it like in your signature or whatever that you have a channel, because that helps. But don't go and like do sub for sub stuff. That does not work. It just doesn't work. But definitely do your best and put up good content. I would say that's probably one of the keys to making it on YouTube. I think that we've done YouTube for so long that we've kind of gotten stale on our channel, so we don't fluctuate too much, because we'll put out videos, and whenever we put videos out, the subs go up, but then I don't do them enough, so it is what it is. YouTube changes their algorithm all the time. I just got tired of playing the games, and now I'm just being me, just putting up videos when I want to, doing a little bit of chat here and there with you guys, some live stuff, and then lots of baseball highlights. Learn how to advertise. There you go. I wouldn't say it like that though, because that's kind of like you're talking down to somebody. You know, I know you're probably not. I'm just saying, yeah, just go. Let's see, who is it? Roberto Blake. Go follow Roberto Blake on Twitter. Dude will give you some amazing tips on things you should do to build your channel and to get your subscribers up. He's a really good dude. No, I would promote him. Him and Tim Schmoyer, both of them, they both know what they're talking about, and just listen to them. Oh, we're getting off topic here though. We're talking sports today, right? I gotta go, but thanks for all the advice, and I enjoyed the sports conference. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you stopped in. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful for having each and every single one of you guys that stop in on these live streams, and when you come back and watch the archives. Maybe check out Gary V. Yes, Gary V. He's very motivational. I wouldn't say he's really the best at telling you how to grow a channel, but motivationally, Gary V is amazing. Awesome dude. All right, we are about to wrap this up. If you guys and gals have any other short little questions you want to ask me, or you have something that you want me to talk about in one of these upcoming ones, let me know. I know, right? 20. That's amazing. It puts a big smile on my face. It makes me happy. I think that's the most that I've had on a live stream recently. Back in the day, I probably would have had that much like within the first 5 minutes of being on. But now I have to work a little harder. I got to try to engage with you guys a little bit more. Eventually, we'll get back there, and who knows, maybe this channel will start to grow again. Right now, we're stagnant. Gary V, get you off your butt. Yeah, yes, he does. I like it. I like Gary V. But I think we're going to wrap it up. That'll keep this under 25 minutes. We love you, streaming Eric. Thank you so much. I like to stream. I like to talk. I like to be part of a community. And when I see you guys, like I said, once we hit 15 likes, that means that I know that I was kind of engaging with the community and you guys enjoyed it. And as long as you guys are hitting that like, that makes me want to keep continuing to do at least one of these a day, you know. And when I'm sitting in car ride on, I got time to myself, got time for you guys, and now we're just going to try to make topics. So this is going to be it for today's stream. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at EricTV365. Follow me on Instagram at EricTV365. Yeah, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so that you can see whenever I go live. It'll usually be sometime between 3 and 4 o'clock a day though, right? Have an exuberant day, buddy, and stay happy. There's no reason to not have a smile on your face. Thank you so much. We will see y'all next time.